Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk.
Hey, what's going on? This is The Objective Jerk, and I am that jerk. If you'd like to email me, please do it at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com, or you can message me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I'm on Truth Social now. I've been trying to create an account on Truth Social for a year. I mean, it's not like I got on every day or anything to try, but yeah, I would sit there and unable to. It wouldn't let me. And I'd kind of sometimes get a little further, and then it just, I don't know, and finally, it just worked. So, which, you know, it's like Twitter, just with a bunch of conservatives. So I don't get as angry or frustrated reading it, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I don't know, I kind of wanted to talk about the conflict in Gaza right now, in Palestine, in Israel. Again, I said it before, you know, I stand with peace. I'm not for Palestine. I'm not for Israel. I am for dogs not getting shot, which I'm watching right now, and just innocent people losing their lives over something that's probably not even really about what they're making it seem like. Now, I don't know. So, watching some stuff, first of all, Twitter is just flooded with stuff about this. It's like you got people just like grifting, posting every 5 seconds about something to get clicks or to push a narrative, or I don't know. And a lot of it ends up getting, hey, that's old, that happened, you know, a couple years ago kind of stuff. But so it's just like, it's kind of annoying, you know? And then here's the other thing though, is just something seems weird about it to me. I'm not saying it's not happening. It's definitely happening. But I'm kind of thinking it's not exactly happening the way they're trying to make it seem like. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the mainstream media, you got these journalists wearing their flak vests and their helmets all over the place, being around buildings getting blown up, being around having to hunker down because rockets are coming in, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, none of this, you didn't see any of this during the Ukraine war or the Ukraine-Soviet war. Like, where are the journalists for that? You didn't see journalists at all for the Maui fires. You know, so that's weird, right? And then you just have everybody just, I stand with Israel and this and that, this is atrocious and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, it just kind of feels like they're perpetuating it. Like they're not perpetuating it. They're just, it feels like an agenda is being pushed. But I don't know what it is though. What's the agenda? I'm not smart enough to know. All I do know is I see the stuff on all the social media, everything, and some of the news, and it just doesn't seem right. Something just seems off. I don't know. Like, you know, you see supposedly Hamas, you know, doing some horrendous things. And, you know, and I was just like, oh man, that's disgusting. You know, that's horrible, right? And then I see a video of, it says body cam video of Hamas entering something, I don't know. You know, the video shows them walking into the yard. A dog is coming after them, barking. They shoot the dog. They kill the dog, right? And then they get something out of the fridge. They drink something. Hold on. Wife's trying to call me. Now that I'm recording videos, like it's hard for me to just stop everything. So my son is doing a pageant again, and he's got to do like a hunting. So she's trying to find like a hunting stuff. So he's like his sport or whatever he's doing is like it's gonna be like hunting because he has a crossbow. We bought him a crossbow before we left the States for Christmas or his birthday or something. And I have some stuff still. Like I had a pair of expensive camel pants that I turned into shorts. So like legit hunters they're like Browning pants. But I don't wear them. I never wear them, you know. But anyway, so we're trying to get an outfit together for him, and my wife's looking for other possibilities, I guess. So that's why she was just calling me. I was like, I'm recording a podcast, very important. All right. So what was I saying? I was talking about hold on a second. Let me go back to it. Okay, so guy gets some orange juice or whatever, and then it shows him lighting the house. They're lighting the house on fire, right? And I guess they leave. And, you know, the video of the German woman who was visiting the festival that got killed and paraded around was disgusting. And it's like I could kind of see some Hamas/terrorists doing that. But this video here, the one I was just describing about with the dog, I wonder if I can actually... Hold on a second. I know I can record... Nah, I'm not going to show it because shooting the dog and stuff, people will not be happy with that. But anyway, it just kind of seems like, what are they recording here? Like, what's the point of recording this? Like, it seems like it's not even maybe Hamas so much. It's a different entity, and they're like, go do horrendous shit and record it so we can put it out so everybody can see how evil they are. And I'm not saying Hamas is not, you know, they've done bad things and stuff, but that's just kind of what I'm getting from this. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, there are dumbasses that record stupid shit. You know, U.S. soldiers have done it. Everybody's done, you know, oh, look at this funny, you know, I get it. And I'm not saying that this video is bullshit, but it just, for some reason, I guess it's the conspiracy in me that just kind of like, this just seems weird. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like you get reports of hundreds of festival goers possibly killed and stuff. And then you get other reports like, well, they're just... they were captured, or, you know, civilians aren't even being targeted. It's just soldiers and this and that. You know, that Hamas is actually not even, you know, doing some of the stuff. So it kind of seems like there is like a group of individuals that are just there to do horrendous things to kind of perpetuate what's going on so that people will support the bombing of Gaza and everything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that's what's going on, but I could see that as truth. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't surprise me. And let's see, also, the other thing too is I saw, like, after I recorded my last podcast, I saw a stat. Let's see if I can find it. I thought I posted it. Oh, here it is. So it's like a legit stat. Human cost of Israel-Palestinian conflict. So now, most of them are injuries. I mean, there are a lot of deaths, but so you look at it from 2008 until 2020, it shows Palestine and their injured and death from Israel. And then on the other side, it's Israel showing their injured and death from Palestine. And dude, Palestine has been getting their ass kicked. Like 2008, you have 3,000. I'm just going to say it's majority it's injured. There are deaths, but it's hard to really quantify it. Well, here they have the thing here. So anyway, well, first I'm going to go. So 2008, like there was 3,000 total injury deaths on the Palestine side from Israel and 853 on the Israel side. Next year, 7,000 on Palestine, 123 on the Israel side. And then, you know, it kind of is about similar numbers, give or take a few thousand or whatever. And then 2014, 19,000 on the Palestinian side and 2,000 on Israel. And then 2015, you got 14. And then again, 2018, you got 31,000 on the Palestinian side and 130 on Israeli side. So, like, that's kind of crazy too to think about. So it's like, not to say that justifies kind of what's going on. But it does kind of make you think, you know? Sorry, I'm answering my wife again. Let me send this real quick. All right. So, and to be honest with you, I saw this and it was just like, that's kind of crazy, you know? And then you just you start seeing these videos and then everybody, I don't know. And then it's like, you know, you have people, what was the other thing I saw? That I was like, okay, that could be misinterpreted big time, but like, okay, right here. No, that's not it. There was like people that were demonstrating for Palestine, right? In New York. And here it shows this woman holding her phone up, and on the screen, there's a picture of the Nazi flag. So this, you know, she's the only one. But, you know, they're focusing on this, right? They support Hamas terror attack on Israel. Look at their Nazis. So, first of all, one thing, maybe she can't flip her screen around. That's how she has to record. And somebody superimposed the Nazi flag on there. That could be one thing. One thing could be she is a Nazi and she's being, look, I'm a Nazi, I hate, you know, whatever. Or maybe she has the Nazi on her screen and she's pointing at them to say, you are Nazis. You know what I mean? So just from this picture, which ran on the New York Post, it just, you know, it's like you're running with this picture, but you have no idea really what's going on in the picture. And like I said, you know, that could be the Nazi flag could be superimposed. It could be just a blank screen because, like I said, she can't flip her phone around to take a picture, so she's doing that side. Or who knows, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of little stuff like that. And just the craziness. And then, you know, people that do sympathize with Palestine are just getting murdered. Not murdered, that's the wrong word. They're getting like blasted, you know, with all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, it's just, I think the important lesson here is to don't be so quick to pick sides. And why do you even have to pick sides, really? Why can't you just watch what's going on? I mean, if you're going to support, you know, send money to something, then I guess you have to pick a side. But either way, human lives are being lost, innocent human lives on both sides, you know. It's like, I don't know. The whole thing, but just the whole thing is just crazy to me. It just doesn't seem legit. I'm not saying it's not happening, but it doesn't seem like it's happening like they're trying to make it out like it's happening. Does that make sense? I don't know if I made sense or not right there, but this whole conflict doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. It is I don't know what to think, really. It's just, and then like I said, Twitter is just full of politicians, mainly liberals too. That's the other thing. It's not all liberals, but mainly liberals like, oh my gosh, you need to support. Oh, I stand with Israel. Oh. It's, you know, and why can't they just be like, hey, this whole thing is unfortunate. Hopefully it gets over soon. You know what I mean? It's like they want people to pick a side. They want people to support because they want to wipe out Gaza. And they want everybody to be cool with it or something. I don't know. What is it? It's just weird to me. I don't support any of them. Like I said, I support peace, I guess, you know. Let's get it resolved. But I don't think it's just one of those things that just can't be resolved. It's been going on for so long. But I don't know. Did they finally just pull the trigger figuratively and metaphorically? Pull the trigger, and so, you know, this is everything that's going on. Because, I mean, it's like, if the news and the media is spreading it all over the place, I tend to think it's bullshit. And then when they ain't saying anything, that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, they're trying to cover something up. Because you look at Ukraine and Russia, there's like nothing. I mean, there would be a few little videos here and there that looked like bullshit. But it was all just the politicians, and they got everybody to, I stand with Ukraine, and put their Ukraine flags in their shit and all this stuff. And it's like, do you even know what's going on there? Like, what's going on? There was nothing to really legitimize what's going on over there. And then like the Maui fires, there was nothing in the news, nothing on social media. The only thing I found talking about the Maui fires, I mean, I'm not saying there was absolutely nothing, but was on TikTok, was people that lived there would get on TikTok and record the crap that was going on. That's how people found out. So it's like, you have that kind of crap going on, and then now you have this, and you just got media and politicians and everybody just talking about it and sharing it, and it's like, is it a real war? Did Palestine really attack Israel? Or did someone else get these Hamas? You know, Hamas probably works for the U.S. government for all we know. You know what I mean? Made up by the government, our government. to start stuff like this, to have a scapegoat so they could do stuff like this. And now look where we are. It's like, it just seems a little horse shitty, you know? Something about it. I don't know. It's hard to trust any government, let alone our government, with crap that's going on. I don't know. And that's sad. But I mean, it's been going on for years. Conspiracy theorists and people trusting the government and everything like that. You know, you see it in movies and everything, but it's like Woody Harrelson in that one movie where the world's ending or the whatever, and you know, he finds all the information and it's like totally called it, and I don't know. But he's the only one reporting on it. It's just crazy. I don't know. I'm curious to know what any of the people listening to this think. I'd very much like to know your opinion. Because I'm not here to argue and like say I'm right. It just seems weird to me. That's all. You know, I don't have a bunch of stuff recorded or you know, videos of this and this and that. I mean, I guess I could record like that one I just talked about on Twitter that I mentioned. Because you know, you won't be able to find it probably in like a couple months if what I'm saying more people say and it kind of gets out that way, then they're going to start hiding. Oh wait, what are you talking about? Hamas didn't shoot a dog and burn down a house or whatever. I don't know. It just, you know, and to say that they're doing this to distract you from Biden or this and that, it's like, no, that's a little too extreme, I think. But, you know, it's just kind of funny how liberals were talking about if Trump gets elected, then we're going to have World War III. And there was nothing. There was peace in the Middle East. And you know, nothing was going on. And then you get Mumbling Joe, and then all this crap's going on. I mean, not to say, I mean, it's not like the war is going on, you know, in our country, but it's just, I don't know. Like, okay, here's another example. I don't have the audio. Oh, wait, never mind. This is something else. But see, they're, you know, people that are kind of, if you stand with Palestine, you're evil. And I don't know. But you got to realize that Palestine isn't Hamas. So I think they didn't think about that. They're like, okay, we're going to get these people. We're going to say they're Hamas. And we're going to try and, okay, Palestine hired them. But it's like, but Palestine and Hamas are not, you know, it's not the same. Even if Palestine did, there's people living in Palestine, women and children and stuff, just going about their lives that now are getting killed as well. You know, it's like they trick you into encouraging and for war. You know what I mean? It's like in the 60s, liberals were all hippie and peace and this and that. And now they're all like, yeah, let's kill them. It's like, what? What is going on? I don't know. Crazy world, that's for sure. You know, I almost am afraid for my own children to have children someday because I'm afraid for my possible grandchildren. But I don't know. Anyway, I think that's about it. I appreciate you guys listening. Again, if you'd like to email me, please do it theobjectivejerk@gmail.com, or you can message me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and now True Social. Whoa. Anyway, hey, if anybody listening to this is on True Social, look me up anyway and add me, and I'll add you. Because right now I don't have people. All right, but that's it. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later. Bye.